jammed up against the wall. Greba gets it back. Buchberger trying to find Gertis on the near side, pinching down. Gertis eventually finds it, but it touched the Rough Rider stick first, and the Rough Rider is able to clear as into the offensive zone comes Lechner, far side, backdoor feed, shot, scored! Henry Lechner gives Cedar Rapids the lead back, 2-1. The give and go from his buddy on the far side. I believe that's Nick Romeo streaking down the far side, realizes Caleb Heil committing heavily towards him. Back there for Pitsley, near side, kicked into the offensive zone. Buchberger hustles after it for Madison, pokes it free. The Rough Riders think they're gonna have a chance to clear. They'll take advantage of it, and they'll actually skate it out to neutral as Graf looks for options, and eventually he'll shovel it down in two early on in this third period. Faceoffs tied up, eventually won back by Cedar Rapids. The Rough Riders defenseman there, and Charlie Emmons realizes that he has some real estate and some time, so he'll send it down the length of the ice as Gertis can start up ice. Gertis skates through neutral, drops back there for Greba. Greba far side, Eulenkamp into the offensive zone. Rehards Greba had to force the Capitals back to just settle things down. And now into the offensive zone eventually as Gustav sends it down the length of the ice. Sullivan Miller, each team centerman, the faceoff one back. As that one played down towards the offensive zone. The penalty time is put up on the clock for some reason. Over that far side.
10 minutes conduct, time of the penalty, 8 minutes, 33 seconds into the third period of play.
Down into the offensive zone, Miller's shot scored. I was surprised it went in. I think Caleb Heil was as Sullivan Miller roofs one past Caleb Heil. Offensive zone, one of his own, back the other way. Kowasia, far side Snee, into the near side corner, Ryder on it now. Ryder spins back up the near side wall. Played around a bit before, eventually finds its way to Henry Lechner out at neutral ice. Lechner far side to Romeo. The body played on the near side. A penalty will be coming, I believe, on Cooper Snee. Goes high off the shoulder of Skidmore. Gustavs on the near side, plays up top. Gertis shot deflected wide. Extra attacker on, a minute still to go in this one. Played up top for Gertis. Gertis towards the goal, deflected a couple of times. Deflected wide. Cedar Rapids will clear the length of the ice and won't get there. It deflected along the way as Nick Romeo gets taken down and hit hard into the wall. Looks like the head hit the post.
The head now Moline. He'll clear it down to the Rough Rider end of the rink. Fired back in behind the goal, around to the right-hand corner, knocked away there along the right-hand board. Centering attempt intercepted. Riders start back out. Miner clears it out now for Lechler. He'll tear it ahead into the Madison end of the rink. Knocked away to the left-hand side as it's cleared away back out toward the blue line. Riders knock it down, hold it in, back to the near side. Lechler slides it across. They fan on the tip. Face-off coming up to the stick side of the goal. Cleared back around to the right-hand side, now behind the Rough Rider net. As Carson Young digs it loose, gets it off for Romeo on the near side. He'll backhand it ahead and steer down into the Madison end of the rink. Somebody got crunched into the boards in the corner. Capitals pick up the puck, turn, and come back out on the attack. Cleared down into the Rough Rider zone by Dosen. Goes back in behind the net, around to the right-hand corner. Riders get to it first. Along the boards there is Miller. Miller will clear it out into the neutral ice area. Romeo breaks it ahead. Drops it back down, coming down. Men's shot, save, rebound, goal! Joseph Menz took the initial shot. But we're going to have to wait and see who gets credit for tipping it home. Brings it ahead this time. This is Rehards. Brings it into the Rough Rider end of the rink. Cleared back along the right-hand side. Lechner knocked it down there. Up now, Miller gives it back for Henry Lechner, who brings it ahead 1-on-3. Gets through the defense, but turns, fires, it goes wide. Capitals have it back in behind their net, turn and come out of their own end with it. That is Nolan Geerdes. He'll bring it out into the neutral ice area, knocked away. Picked up by the Capitals again. That's Kowasia with it. To it in the corner, get it into the neutral ice area. Lechner has to try to get it off for Romeo, and does. Nick Romeo on the near boards, drops it back, centering pass up front, trying to cut it in front with it was Miner, knocked off his stick And here come the Capitals back out on the attack. Gustav Skrivas leads it down into the corner. Get behind the goal, around to the right-hand side. Young sends it out now to the right-hand side, and the Riders turn and bring it ahead. As Miller brings it in, slides it, cross-reach, shot, save. Cleared back into the puck down on the ice, controlled by the Capitals, cleared back out. Curtis holds it in, knocked away. Back off to the near side. Lechter breaks it in, slides it, cross. Rick moving in, shot, save, cleared to the near corner. Broke